Virginia will be the away team, and Ole Miss will be the home team. Jim Schlossnagel, Kevin Crone, Boomer White, Brandy Davidson.
Testing 1, 2, check 1, 2.
Come up.
It really is. But potentially Texas and could pull it off. Well, potentially though Texas and Ole Miss could be legal. Check 1, 2.
Bianco, Kevin Crone. Thank you. Representing TCU, head coach Jim Schlossnagel, first baseman Kevin Crone, and outfielder Boomer White. Coach, if you'd begin with an opening statement.
Sure. Obviously it's a disappointing end to our season and end to this tournament. I want to congratulate Ole Miss. They have a great club, and I felt like, the two veteran guys in the middle of their order, Allen and Orvis, did a heck of a job. 5 RBI. Probably 4 of those with 2 outs, I think. So, just as, any great tournament comes down to, it always comes down to 2-out hitting and who gets the big hit. And we set the table a couple times, and Derek smoked a ball that Woodman ran down, and then we had other opportunities. But just wasn't meant to be, and really, really proud of our team, considering, if we were 15-12 and 2-4 at one point to finish with 48 wins and then playing the College World Series. I'm really, really proud of them, and it's a really honor to be wearing a TCU uniform today.
We'll open the floor for questions. Please remember to introduce yourself and affiliation. Front row.
Stephen Stevenson, Fort Worth Star-Telegram. Kevin, how good did that feel? I know you wanted to win. That's all you care about, but did it feel good to get to unload one finally?
Yeah, like you said, it doesn't quite feel the same now that we didn't get the win, but at the time it was a big part of the game, just to get that run back. But yeah, it's somewhat bittersweet, obviously.
Kendall
Rogers, perfect game. Jim, Tyler Alexander had been so good this year. What did you kind of see from him tonight that maybe he wasn't quite as crisp?
Well, he relies on command, and even when he was getting some outs early, he was missing his spots, and so you just can't do that. Especially with Allen and Orvis, and those guys they're veteran hitters, and you have to be able to execute pitches to get them out. And that's why, Tyler had such a great season. That's why he's freshman All-American and going to continue to be a great pitcher. But like anybody else, when you leave the ball in the middle of the plate or you leave it in the area which we can't pitch those guys, then they're going to make you pay for it. And that's what a good hitter does.
Aaron
Fitt, Baseball America coach. Obviously, the conditions a lot different today with the wind, a lot more offense. I'm curious if you enjoyed coaching this game and some of the strategy that was involved. It seemed like it was a pretty good chess match going with you and Mike.
I thought today was a really clean college baseball game. There were some walks and hit batters, but I felt like when the ball got hit hard, it went out of the ballpark. When it didn't quite get hit hard enough, it stayed in the ballpark, and that's what that's the way it's supposed to be. And there weren't going to be any cheap homers today. But when a guy smoked one, when Will Allen smoked his ball in the gap, it didn't hang up for somebody to catch it. I mean, he deserved a double, and Kevin deserved a homer. And that's what college baseball should be.
Here in the front.
Stephen Stevenson, Star Telegram. Boomer, you've been batting third almost all season, and you got moved down to sixth. Did that help take some pressure off for you? You had a couple hits tonight.
Yeah. Obviously, I hadn't been myself the last week or two, and change things up. It's nice, maybe see some different pitches. I got a couple good opportunities. Pitch he threw right my wheelhouse, got barrel on the ball. But yeah, change was needed, and I didn't have a problem with it. Probably helped me out today.
I mean, I'd like to address that. I mean, the whole point of putting him down there was exactly that, is to just give him a chance to see some pitches. He's still, as good a hitter as we've had in our program, and he handled it like a man.
Eric.
Coach, Eric Sorensen from College Baseball Today. You mentioned getting off to the rough start early in the season. What was the turning point? What was kind of this switch pulled up moment of the season, or was there one?
Well, I mean, I think like on the field type, like just physical things, it was getting Garrett Crane and Jarek Suter back from injury. I mean, Garrett gave us an offensive presence from both sides of the plate, and he played a really good second base and solidified us in the middle of the field. And Jarek, we needed another run producer. Didn't any homers, but he had a lot of doubles this year. And so that, he's one of the marquee players in our program, along with these two guys, and getting him back was huge. But, I think our guys just, as I've said before, they bought into the kind of club we needed to be offensively, and they took pride in doing those things and moving runners and executing an offense. And then, you ride really good pitching and get on a roll and get some confidence.
We got time for 2 more questions. All right, Aaron.
Aaron Fitt again for Boomer and Kevin. Their bullpen came in there and kind of stopped your momentum a little bit. What did you see out of those guys? Laxer and Short and Greenwood. What were they doing to kind of keep you guys at bay?
I know their second guy who came in was a little wild. Gave us an opportunity to get our pitch, hunt our pitch, because he wasn't necessarily commanding both sides of the plate. But when they brought their lefty in, and their closer, whoever that was, did a great job of pitching down in the zone, throwing pitches or multiple pitches for strikes, and it was tough for us to really barrel up balls. We only had five hits, 6 hits, so they did a good job with that. But they gave us opportunities, putting runners on, and like Coach said earlier, we just couldn't capitalize when we needed to.
One final question. All right, on behalf of the NCAA, I would like to thank TCU for a wonderful season, Coach Schlossnagel and the student athletes for joining us. Individual interviews can be coordinated with Brandy Davidson for TCU.
Thanks, Rudy. Thank you. Good job.
Ole Miss will join us shortly. With the win, Ole Miss advances to the game tomorrow night at 7 p.m. They will be the designated home team against Virginia in the game tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Representing Ole Miss, head coach Mike Bianco, designated hitter Will Allen, and first baseman Sykes Orvis. Coach, if you'd begin with an opening statement.
Well, first, I just, congratulations to TCU and Coach Schlossnagle. What a tremendous year. And, it was a great baseball game. And, we're fortunate we got some timely hits. And, that's what this game's all about. And, it comes down to, if you can get the hit with runners on. And, we were able to do that on the other side of the ball. We made some pitches to get out of innings. But proud of our guys. It was one of those. I was asked a couple days ago in the press conference, about our offense, and we had a good offensive day today. And the guy sitting next to me, Will Allen and Sykes, certainly led the charge. But I thought we had some better at bats today, and shows wind's not blowing in 20 miles an hour. It's a little different here, but we're able to barrel some balls up and get some hits.
Open the floor for questions. Begin in the front row. Kendall?
Ken Rogers, perfect game. Mike, just kind of talk about the job the bullpen did earlier this year. I know in the Mississippi State series when Greenwood was hurt, you guys like Wyatt were forced to be in there in a big series like that. Talk about the job that they did tonight and also just how that bullpen's kind of evolved since then.
Yeah, I really think, Kendall, it's, maybe the difference, in our season, the last maybe 6 weeks, of the year. We went from just relying on one guy at the end to, the kind of the guy of the day, and you saw, a bunch of them today from Laxer to Short, and Greenwood at the end, Weathersby, Massey, all of those guys have been, huge parts, the bullpen. It seems every game, one of those guys steps up and does a great job. Today we need all of them. We had that bad fourth inning where just couldn't get the ball into the strike zone, and felt they had some hits, but certainly 4 walks in 1 inning, you're just not going to get out of it with some runs. I thought Laxer did a great job of just minimizing getting out with 1 run, and then of course the bullpen kind of held it from there.
Jeff Robertson, Ole Miss Spirit. Mike, just talk about the catching situation with Will and what he's going through, and then Austin's job that he did tonight.
Yeah, Will hurt his shoulder in the Super Regional, and with the rest, we thought he would be okay. But as we got deeper into these games and the throw-in, and a lot of people don't realize, when you're a catcher, it's not just the one throw to second base. It's 9 throws to second base in between innings, and then it's 150 times back to the mound, and so the shoulders just progressively gotten worse, and so we just made a decision yesterday in practice, if it wasn't feeling better today, that we would go with Knight, and but we need Will's bat in the lineup, so certainly he'd DH. I thought Austin was tremendous, and we knew that would happen. Austin's one of those guys that he's been terrific as a catch and throw guy behind the plate, and probably would have played more, except for Will's been so terrific. It's hard to get It's hard to play a game without your 4-hole guy, and so because Will's year's been so good, Austin just hasn't had as many opportunities.
In the back, Mitch.
Mitch Sherman, ESPN.com. Will, 4 out of your last 5 games now have been you're back against the wall, elimination games, and you've won all of them. What is something about this team, the makeup of it, that allows you guys to do well in that situation?
Yeah, definitely. That's something we've talked about, from the beginning of the season. The off season, we really worked hard, just on and off the field, just really being tough. And I mean, it's just kind of been something that the team has really taken to just the mindset. 1 through 9 throughout the lineup. We have guys that can step up and really be the hero on any given day. And then, like you guys said, I mean, the starting pitching and bullpen's been great. But I mean, it's just something with this team. When our back's up against the wall, we play really good baseball. Just a tough team, very confident team, and we've continued to do it throughout the whole season.
Sykes, do you have anything to add to that question?
Yeah, I mean, kind of like what Will said, we really preached this fall about being a really tough team coming out and being able to embrace adversity, and we did a good job tonight, giving up that 3 spot, that 1 inning, then coming back and answering, and then Cron hit that home run, and then we answered again, so it just shows how tough this team is. I mean, it's hard to keep us down, and we keep coming, and like Coach B and Will were saying, it can be anybody any different night. So that's what makes this team special, man. A lot of guys are confident 1 through 9 in the lineup, and coming out of the bullpen, we have confidence whoever comes is going to throw strikes and get the job done for us.
In the front, Aaron.
Aaron Fitt, Baseball America, for Sykes and Will. How much do your eyes light up as hitters when you look out and you see the flags not flying right in your face? And then when she got a little offense going there in the third inning, did it kind of build on itself?
Will, can you open for us?
I know for me personally, I mean, I like to try to drive the ball, and seeing the wind blowing in like that kind of knocks me off my game a little bit. So finally got out there in BP and we're hitting, and I was like, whoa, the ball's carrying a little bit. So we all got kind of wide-eyed, and then the game got going, and it didn't stay the same. We're like, all right, well, we can swing tonight, and then started having some good at-bats together. A lot of guys getting some good swings off, and I mean, once this offense gets going, man, we're gonna be really good, and 1 through 9. So once we finally got that ice broken, we came out and started swinging the bat, and guys 1 through 9 were couldn't put bats together and getting the job done.
Yeah, just kind of adding what Sykes said. As a hitter, you know, when you show up to the ballpark, the first thing you're looking at is the wind. And unfortunately, the first couple days here, it was just gusting in. So just obviously our approach changed a little bit. You know, you got to get on top of the baseball, hit some line drives, ground balls. But yeah, once we showed up, Sykes was the first person to tell me, look at the flag, and definitely took a look. And I mean, in BP, it was definitely traveling a little bit better than our first couple days. But I mean, just being consistent and doing that. What Coach Godwin says, just get on top of the ball. And, you know, luckily we had some good barrels tonight and found some gaps, found some holes. And then just getting people on base. You saw, I mean, Boz running, just putting pressure on the opposing team definitely helps. And, you know, once we get going, like Sykes said, 1 through 9, there's not really an easy out. Really tough lineup to face, I believe. And luckily we scored some runs tonight.
Will, just your thoughts on Austin Knight and his performance tonight, and apparently the injury situation with you doesn't affect your swinging.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, shoulder feels fine. Pretty much doing everything except throwing, and that's something that the coaching staff, myself, and the trainer Josh Porter definitely talked about. Just I didn't really want to be the reason why something went wrong in a game, and obviously it didn't really get better over the past couple of days with the rest, so they went ahead and made that decision. Like Coach said, really no surprise how Austin Knight caught. I mean, he's been an unbelievable catcher throughout his career here. I mean, throws a lot of guys out, blocking the ball, receiving, just does a really good job. I mean, obviously very proud of him, but I mean, I think all of our team knew exactly what you were going to get when you put him out there. I mean, he definitely did his part and held his own. And I mean, he's obviously a really great catcher, and I mean, he's going to be good for years to come.
Third row on the right.
John Gallisis with the Biloxi Sun-Herald. Coach, can you talk about facing Virginia again tomorrow a little bit, and does that kind of alleviate any pressure since you've already seen them before, like putting together a scout report or anything?
I don't know about alleviating pressure, but yeah, I mean, you've seen them, and you went through the lineup, you know, one time. Of course, watched them in a bunch of games before then. So I think, you know, it's not as but you're in that 4-game or 4-team bracket. So I think at this point, when you're in a tournament, you know, that's pretty normal.
Second row.
Mike Bonner from the Clarion Ledger. Will, how does your approach as a designated hitter kind of change as a catcher? Obviously, as a catcher, you're involved the entire game, and there's so much time off between designated hitting. How does that change you as a hitter?
Really not too much. Just got to stay in the game, you know, cheer on your teammates, all of that. There's a tunnel back there that I can go and kind of loosen up and take some swings, all of that. Just kind of as I see my at-bat coming getting a little bit closer. But, I mean, it really doesn't change. I mean, I've done it a couple games this year, you know, midweek games or stuff like that. I mean, I've done it before in my career here. I did it all last year, stuff like that. Gives you a little bit more time to, you know, watch the pitcher, see what he's doing, tendencies like that. Whereas if I'm catching, I mean, I'm, regardless, good at bat, bad at bat, I'm right back in the game, and I got to play defense.
We have time for 2 more questions, starting here in the front row.
John Davis, Tupelo Daily Journal. Coach Bianco, what were your thoughts on Austin's performance tonight, and especially since he hadn't been in the CWS and really played much recently?
Knight? Yeah, Austin. I mean, like coming in playing. Oh, a lot of Austin Knight questions. We should have had him here up. Again, like Will said, I mean, it's not a surprise. He's a kid, and I think it was said in the last press conference, we've used our bench a lot, and, especially the position players, maybe more so than a lot of other teams. And, tonight we played 3 different second basemen, and so got a lot of confidence in him. And as I said earlier, I think he probably would, he deserves more playing time. Unfortunately, we have so many guys that get in the lineup, and, it's hard to get Will out of the lineup. And so he's your 4-hole hitter, and you can DH him like, we did tonight. But then if you do that, then it takes an opportunity of somebody else away. So I thought he was terrific tonight. Probably, just as big as the catching was the sack bunt. You're in your first at bat, and like you said, in a while, and you're in the College World Series playing in front of 25,000, and who knows how many millions on television, and first pitch, boom, sacrifice bunt, and get pushed the first run across. Very proud of him.
Take one final question. In the back.
Mark Giannotto from the Washington Post. Mike, how did you come out of here just pitching staff wise going in tomorrow, and will it be Ellis tomorrow on the to start?
We're not sure yet. I'm going to talk to Coach Lafferty when we get back to the hotel. We'll meet as a staff and make that decision. I think we're okay, but as these games, as you start now 3 days in a row, now is not as big a deal with the starters, because obviously you're going to start a guy that you think can go some innings. It's where how you tax the bullpen, and so so whoever it is, hopefully we can get some innings under our belt and not have to get there so soon. But it's one of the things we got several guys that haven't pitched yet, but we'll make that decision later this evening, probably, or early tomorrow morning.
We'd like to thank Coach Bianco and the Ole Miss student athletes for joining us. Once again, they advance and will be the designated home team tomorrow night. For individual interviews, please coordinate with Bill Bunting.
That's what I wrote in my book. I knew that. Oh, you wrote it.